You're listening to the Things Podcast, brought to you by the Things Industries.
All right, welcome. We are here in Amsterdam at the Things Conference, day 2, and we are here at the podcast. My name is Marc Pous. I'm developer relations at Edge Impulse, co-founder at IoT Stars, and I'm here with Jeff from Voltaic. So I'm really excited to have you here. How are you? How was the first day, by the way?
First day was great. It came out, people came to our booth and they were ready to roll and do a lot of custom panel design with us. So that was great.
That's really cool. So tell me more about you and about Voltaic, please.
Yeah, so Voltaic, we make solar panel applications for pretty much IoT applications and hardware companies. So we make a lot of very small panels for embedded applications, things that use very low power. They go to sleep, they wake up, they send data. And then, and our focus really is on durability and how long the panels can last in the field. And then we make larger systems to power things like LoRaWAN gateways, which need a lot more power than, say, an asset tracker.
So I imagine your technology, like I remember when I was young, calculators had
Yes.
this solar.
Yeah.
So can we imagine like the future of LoRa devices with that type of technology, or?
Yeah, I think most devices, and what we're seeing a lot is that the whole chain is getting more power efficient. So the MCUs are using less and less power, and what's exciting to me is that it's easier for the developers to access the low power tools. So it used to be these teams with like 10, 20 people that could unlock sort of low power consumption, and now there's a team of 5 people in New Zealand who are able to unlock that low power. So the power goes down, and then the energy harvesting circuits are getting better and more efficient. And then that enables power. And that's pretty cool.
So do you think in the future we can imagine devices that are going to be battery-less or already
I think so. I think, we're all framed by, the equation that we're all governed by is how much energy is available in this space or in the grocery store or outside. How much of the energy is available? How efficiently can we harvest it? And how low can we get our power consumption? So I think it seems pretty obviously that it's happening, maybe not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, yes.
And usually, what are your usual customers or use cases where do you work usually?
Yeah. So our biggest use case is probably asset tracking. So we're betting our solar panels on products that go on shipping containers, rail cars, tractor trailers. And those are moving through sort of space. And so, what they're trying to do is figure out how much power is available. The train could be facing the wrong way in Amsterdam in the winter, and you need to make it through that case. Or it could be in the bottom of a shipping container on a cargo ship for 2 months. It needs to come out of that cargo ship, charge up, and keep going.
Send a message.
And
others. That's very interesting.
And then those things are going. What I think is sort of exciting is those vessels are going through places like hazardous zones. So we're going through places where you need ATEX or in the US C1D2 certification, so that if you need like a combustible area, it's safe. And so the panels and the systems are passing the pretty rugged certifications.
And question, because you have like a specific product or you adapt for the requirements of your customers, right?
We have a set of standard products that people use often for prototyping, but then once it gets to a higher volume, 5,000, 10,000 units, we're adapting. And then we're working on with our customers to make sure that the integration of the panel mechanically into the device is secure, waterproof. Because what we want is that once that panel is integrated into the product, for it to last 10 years outdoors, because the replacement costs are so high with fails. So it's that looking at that system, you can even see things where, like if the expansion coefficient of the case is different than the panel, you could have an instance where things break apart. And so we're really focused on how everything fits together as a product.
I remember I have been helping a lot of companies designing their own IoT product. And see, probably, I don't know, you're going to tell me that usually the business model of adding energy harvesting on the bill of materials of the product design, we never saw like a return of investment or a positive return of investment, not that. So you think we are going towards a situation where that's going to be like a positive return on investment?
Well, so for our customers, because we make so we sell about 1 million solar panels a year. And I think earlier this year, we were there were some economic headwinds and things. And we were like, okay, maybe things will slow down. And they haven't. And the reason why they haven't is because there's an economic return on the products. If there wasn't an economic return, I think we would have seen a slowdown.
No.
So I think it depends on the application. So, I think 3 years ago, it wasn't economical enough on shipping containers. Like the cost didn't match out. But because the cost of communication, the cost of the chips, the cost of like everything is driving down, it has now become economical.
That's super interesting. So how do you see the future of your technology?
Well, when I started, solar panels were 17% efficient, and now they're 24% efficient.
And that's a lot, or?
Not much, right? 17 to 24. It's like,
not sure.
it's incremental. It's everything. It's incremental improvements. So I think on the solar panel side, I think what we're seeing is, we're continuing to see a drive down in cost, and we're continuing to get more data around durability. But I think there's, like, in some aspects of technology, you see logarithmic improvements, and we're not seeing it.
Well, not yet.
We're like, we're right now we're seeing, stability and durability is where we're hitting versus,
And you see positive return on investment for your customers, right?
exactly.
Yeah. So if people need to know more about Voltaic, what do you recommend?
I think come to Voltaic Systems, but also, our favorite part of our job is engineering discussions with customers, understanding what they do, and we're always happy to have that conversation.
Fantastic, Jeff. Thank you very much. All right. Success, and see you soon.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye. I'll see you at the next podcast. Bye.
Bye.